Hi everybody, we're back on with Microsoft Flight Sim 2024. Okay, everybody, we're back. Moose, you were right. There was an update. There was an add-on update. So I restarted twice. I should have known when the instruments went out on approach that it was going to blow. Okay, let me get this set up. Oh, looks like everything's already in here. Give me a couple of minutes to set this up. We're going to Ajax. Let me just check this. Hold on. KASE. Okay, that's looking good. Now we have FMS. This old crap takes longer to set up than Garmin. Let's check the particulars in Aspen. Mic check. What? Doesn't work? My meter says it works. Can you hear me? Testing. I'm using a mixer. I can see it working. One 11:15. Does take a while to set this up, so 1:11:15. It's like setting up an Airbus. 1:11:15. Now the question is, will it hold it in? So this speed brake gets in the way here. 1:11:15. We'll just set it and forget it. Okay, we're not going to activate it yet. I think we're almost ready to go. Let's get our taxi stuff. I haven't flown this aircraft in like 2 weeks. Nasty. Okay, let's set the altitude. Okay, and the altitude is down here. I think we better go kind of high since we're going over the mountains. This thing climbs fast. This thing's a monster. Better go 20. Okay, I think all that's set. We just usually announce taxi at this place, so... Oh, great. We don't need a pushback here. Matthew, here's the codes. You can fly whatever you want. I wouldn't fly a airliner. Not to Aspen. And you want to take off from this direction over there, the only place you can taxi. Studio's there. Let's set some flaps. And let's head out. Moose is in his helicopter. That looks so cool. I'm not sure what that update did. It just said add-on. Oh, there goes Matthew. See you in Aspen. Let's go, everybody. Studio's on the runway. Yeah, good indication when I was on final and I didn't see my instruments. That should have been my notification that I was going to blow. We can set our airspeed automatically, but I don't know if I will or not. Look at the size of these engines. We should get a couple of flights in. We got a fresh boot. Look at Moose, he's bouncing. What are you doing up there? Let's announce that we're taking off.
Kilo Tango Echo X-ray traffic. Citation Victor Tango X-ray 750. Taking off runway 27. West departure. Kilo Tango Echo X-ray.
I need to set this to manual. Hold on. Come on. Switch. Switch. Let me do it with the stick, not the mouse. Come on. Okay, it's on manual. That's good. Now the speed. Oh, we set it back. I didn't set it back. Hang on. There we go. Now you see the speed indicator. This thing really hauls. We can set it for 300. Okay, let's go. Yeah, Moose, you were right. There was an update. Listen to those spool up. No issues with the instrument panel here. We need all this runway. Okay, now we're lined up. And we're just about ready to go. Let me make my last checks here. We got the computer set. Flight plan. And let's just change the range here. My range is at 5. We'll go 50 miles. And on her range, we'll leave that at 12. Okay, we're ready to go. Brakes off. The beast is rolling. Wait till you see this airport after I turn around. 120, past all, 135. Check this scenery out. How'd you like to take off from here? I'd probably lose my lunch. Look at that. Plateau. There's stone. Let's take a shortcut here. Well, actually, you know what? Let's fly the pattern. Flaps up.
Denver Center, citation Victor Tango X-ray 750 is type citation C750, 2 miles west of Kilo Tango Echo X-ray, 10,400. Request flight following.
Citation Victor Tango X-ray 750.
This might be my favorite aircraft in the game if it works.
Squawk 0754, citation 750.
Citation 750. Radar contact 3 miles west of Kilo Tango Echo X-ray.
Studio, you don't want to buy this beast?
Altimeter 3020.
Roger, citation 750.
This is way better than the Longitude. Well, until they get it working. We'll fly back over the airport here. Okay, let's get on the FMS. There's the airport down there. Better start climbing. We're gonna run into problems. Okay, let's set the autopilot. Autopilot's on. Uh-oh, cat wants a treat. Hold on. Let's set the FLC. Where did my FLC disappear to? Right there. Hold on while I give the cat her treat. Hey, 4679. Is what nice? This aircraft? This thing's a beast. We're not on course, though. Let me just get on the FMS. Okay, that sound should be good. Autopilot back on. FLC on. Now let's see if it hits. And auto throttle is engaged. Now let's see if we get on course. You crashed, Matthew? Okay, we're on the FMS, doing 209 knots. Did this change? Oh yeah, it changed. We need to speed this up a little. Hold on. The trouble is you can't see this because it gets in the way. Okay, we're picking up the pace. How about 275? Anybody else wants to come along? We should be good for at least 2 or 3 flights since I rebooted. I think we're off course again. So Studio, one of the issues with the Citation X is sometimes if you're not right on it, it'll come off course like it's doing right now. We'll get back on it. Matthew, what happened to media? Moose. Restart a game taking forever. Yeah, that's a feature. Go to the Flight Sim Expo and tell them. And take my screenshots too. Okay, I think we're finally on course. Let's see.
Southwest 2640. Maintain present altitude.
Maintain present altitude. Southwest 2640.
Southwest 2640. Climb and maintain 14,000.
Climb and maintain 14,000. Southwest 2640.
What are you flying, Studio? I didn't see. Let me see if I can get back on course here. It usually works. Moose, you're gonna reinstall the software again?
Citation 750, contact Denver Center on 134.5. Good day.
134.5. Citation 750.
Hi everybody, welcome in. We're attempting to go from Telluride, Colorado to Aspen. If you want to come along, let us know. We're getting there. I don't know if we're going to be auto landing on this flight. We'll have to probably manually land. Even though the computer says we're right on course. (1:11:15). Let's see if it holds it in. Sometimes it doesn't. Moose had a reboot. Nice. It's okay if we can't auto land. We've landed this aircraft enough times. Look at the size of those engines. What do you think, more fire? In case I don't see your chat, put it in there twice. I'm going to control the speed now too. Hey host. We're flying to Aspen, so I'll check the chat again. Let me take control here because we're about to get into the final. Then I'll check chat. Yeah, this is a monster. This is the Citation X. We need to slow down. Spoilers out. Okay, that should be good. Let's get some flaps down. Yeah, host, this thing's faster. This thing will do like almost 400 knots. Look at the size of those engines. This thing's a beast. Let's try and stay on course here. We'll arm the approach mode, but I don't think it's going to work. Can't arm it yet. Let's change hers to 5 miles. We'll change hers to 5 miles. Nope, I can't see it. Okay. I'll check chat again as soon as I land. My gear down. It's coming down. Let's make sure. It's down, locked. I mean, I have unlimited fuel, so I could do a long haul on this thing real easy, but if I want to do it the right way and put fuel in on, this thing probably burns a lot of fuel because it is fast. Again, I'll check chat right after I land, otherwise I'm going to run into something like a mountain here. We got to clear this ridge and then turn into 1-5. This is why you come in on 1-5, otherwise you'll really be screwed if you come in the other direction. You might not get over the hill. Yeah, this is going to be a manual land. I don't think it's bugged for auto landing. We're going to transition right here and then make a right. Come right through this canyon. Let's make sure we're high enough. Again, we're not in autopilot now. We're manually flying this. Okay, let's turn. Believe me, I've hit this mountain before. Not in this beast. Whoa, we hit some rough air right there. There's the runway straight ahead. Just got to clear these hills. You could see it right there. Someone's already landed. That's why we come out this far. Again, I'm not checking chat yet. Okay, let's go full flaps. Second thought, we're too fast for full flaps. Slow down. Speed brakes. There's the runway. Welcome in, everybody. We're going to attempt to land in Aspen. I don't know if I've landed the Citation X in there. I usually land the PC-24. Let's see what happens here. We can't use the auto land. It's not working. Let me set the approach mode, see if it works, but I don't think it's gonna. Nope. No approach mode. Full manual. Looks like Former's landed. This isn't the longest runway either. Moose has landed his helicopter. Look at that. Plus the drafts here are really nasty. Okay, 130. 130. Let's not hit these trees. Full manual flying in the mountains. Here we go. Here we go. Let's arm the
Aspen Tower.
reversers.
Tango X-ray 750 is 1 miles north, 7700, with Kilo to land.
Well, we didn't hit the runway, but we got the reversers on.
Citation Victor Tango X-ray 750, Aspen Tower. Altimeter tree 000. Make left downwind runway 15.
There we go. We'll take it. Not sure how I missed the runway.
Citation 750, you were not cleared to land.
Tough shit. I landed anyways. Now we'll go to my favorite parking spot. Flaps up. There's Moose. You know where I park, Moose, right? Matthew's over there. Studio knows where I park. Wait till you see this parking spot if you haven't watched my stream before. We're parking right at the restaurant. Now we're going in for a burger. Now I can check chats. Yeah, my passengers lost their, let's see if anybody's in the restroom barfing. Cigars, cigarettes, barf bags. All good back here. Look at, we got Moose's spot right here. The booze container. Have a drink, Moose. Okay, now where did Matthew want to go? You want to give me some airport code, Studio or Matthew, for Utah? Should we get out and see if we can get a drink? Let's see if they're open. This is preferred parking, Moose. What are you doing there? Where's the damn door? Moose, they're not going to serve us. Here's all you're going to get, Moose, right here from the vending machine. Come and get a drink. Yeah, Moose likes that. Thanks everybody for watching. Don't forget to hit the like button. There's studio landing. Or is he taking off? You gonna come along, host? Studio landed somewhere. And Informer's down, Sunny's down. I'm gonna steal your bag, Moose, if you don't get over here. I didn't see your parachute. Where were you flying? Matthew, do you have the codes of the airport you wanted to go to? Should we shut this down or leave the motor running? We'll just leave the motor run. We're just waiting for studio here. Maybe we will shut it down. Yeah, we'll save time. We'll just leave it running. Yeah, host. This thing's, like I said, the wings are wider than the restaurant. Look at that. It's a little teeny restaurant. That's why this thing flies so fast. There comes studio. Parachute with that? There's no parachute for that, is there? As soon as studio parks, we'll set up the next flight. We should be good for a couple. Oh, here comes a car. I think they're coming to arrest Moose. Studio, you bought the Citation Sovereign? Look, it floats by itself. Is that in your aviation edition, or is that an purchase? Pick an airport in Utah? Okay. Let's end this flight. Let's not wait too long. We don't want this blowing. Anybody wants to come along? Utah. That's Vegas. Arizona. Here's Utah. Provo Muni. Studio, you got any ideas for Utah? Just don't pick one of your signature dirt runways. This Provo Muni, let's see what this looks like. Is the runway long enough for this beast? Yeah, we can get up in here. Should we do this? Provo, Utah? We'll just set that for now. It said you were flying a Citation. KSGU. Let's see. KSGU. Well, I'm waiting until it pops up. Come on. It's not popping up. There we go. KSGU. There it is. Perfect. 54-minute flight. Oh, no. Why does it do that? Okay, it stayed in. Grand Canyon, that's a handcrafted airport. So you want to do Provo to St. George's, or you want to do Grand Canyon? Provo to St. George or Grand Canyon to St. George? Grand Canyon will be a shorter flight. Okay, no one's talking, so we'll just do Provo. Let's go. Everybody go down and find a gate. Although I'm going to change my... Let's see. Oh, we're going to go over the water. That looks good. Yeah, we'll stick with this. Let's see. Yep, that runway should be long enough. Now let me just find a spot. I'm going to take ramp 37, so you guys take something else. Let's go. Live weather. Make sure your flight conditions say all players if you want to come along. You'd rather do Grand Canyon? I want to fly over this lake. Are you okay with that, Matthew? We have a climb out here over this lake. It might be kind of cool. Let's check this out. Everybody good? I'm going to hit the fly button. Let's wait for it to load. Thanks everybody for watching. We're going to attempt to fly in Utah here. This is live weather. Ooh, it's nice and clear. Look at that. Okay, we got to set up the beast again. Oh, let's go visit this man. Why are you wearing a raincoat? Yeah, the climb out here should be nice. Okay, everything's off. We don't open the door, otherwise it's a bug. We go in this way. Let's hide the iPad. We're not taking a co-pilot, so we don't use any more graphics than we have to. You coming along, host? I don't think it's Salt Lake. Okay, let's get the particulars and set the computer up while we're waiting for everybody. St. George's is an RNAV. Let's fly direct. Let's see what this does. We can change it if we need to. Let's send it. And now let's check. So we've got that. St. George's. Okay. Let's check the computer. Okay, we have a FMS. Yeah, this is live weather host, so blue skies is right. Let's set our altitude. Anybody wants to come along, you have time. I don't know if 12,000 will be high enough, but let's start with 12. And let's get the particulars for the approach. RNAV 19. Okay. Come on. Woo, we gotta be at 10,000? Oh, crap. Studio, you coming along? We got a frequency here of 110.9. Okay. 110.9. Let's set that up. $110.9. We won't activate it yet. Oops. That's in the way. Okay, that's set. Altitude is set. Let's set the speed. Wants to do 250. Oops, we don't want... Where did I set the brightness? I meant to press this. Okay, manual. It's an hour flight, so we'll cook in this. Let's set this for 300. Host, you'll see how fast this thing will go. Okay, and let's set some distances here. 12 miles. Let's do 50 miles. Okay, let's see if they have a tower here. Nope. Looks like we'll be announcing. Who's coming along? There's studio. There's informer. So we're going to climb out and go that way. So we'll just taxi right along here. Okay, we're going. Anybody else want to come along? Here's the codes one more time. Let's go. Watch the little man there. Don't hit his head. Right under the wing.
Provo ground. Citation Victor Tango X-ray 750. Request taxi for north departure with Sierra.
There goes Informer Stone.
Citation Victor Tango X-ray 750. Taxi to and hold short of runway tree 1 via taxiway cross runway 18. Contact tower on 125 decimal tree when ready.
Taxiing. Hold short runway tree 1 via taxiway Alpha Alpha 5. Citation 750.
You're not coming along, host? We got Studio, we got Stone. Moose, I think, went back to sleep after his cocktail. There's Matthew. Studio, are you sure that's not a citation? Okay, let's hold short here.
Provo Tower. Citation Victor Tango X-ray 750 at runway tree 1 ready for departure. North departure.
Citation Victor Tango X-ray 750.
Ah, the trusty
Altimeter 290,
PC-24.
Departure approved. Cleared for takeoff runway tree 1.
Cleared for takeoff runway tree 1. Citation 750.
Any other takers? We're getting ready to go. It's an hour flight. This runway should be long enough for this. Just to make sure, we'll stop back here. Okay, let's do one more check. Got the computer set. All good there. Altitude is set, but we might need to go up a little higher. Okay, we're good. Let's go. Listen to those monsters spool up. Maybe we'll have a better landing this time. Okay, stall speed. Ooh, look at that view. Oh,
Citation
wow.
750. Continue for north departure.
Let's check out this.
Citation Victor Tango X-ray 750. Continue for north departure.
Wow, that's pretty scenic. Here comes more fire. Flaps up. Let's.
Citation 750. Leaving my airspace. Frequency change approved.
See if we can get on the FMS this
Provo
time.
Tower. Citation Victor Tango X-ray 750. Frequency change. Approach. Citation Victor Tango X-ray 750 is type citation C750. 3 miles.
This lake would probably light up a little better if I change the time of day.
Request flight following.
Let's do that. Hold on.
Citation Victor Tango X-ray 750 approach. Squawk 3146.
set for 6 p.m. Let's set it for...
3146. Citation
Citation 750.
Nah, I didn't do anything.
Radar contact 3 miles
We'll leave it
northwest
live.
of Kilo Papa Victor uniform, 7200. Altimeter 2986.
Roger. Citation 750.
There's everybody up in the air. Okay, let's get on course here. So let's set the nav on standby. Nav is on. And now let's see if we can get on the AP.
Citation 750 contact. Salt Lake Center on 119.95. Good day.
Okay, nav's on standby. Let's hit the AP.
119.95 for citation 750.
Autopilot's on. FLC on. See if we pick up the FMS. Okay, we just heard the beep. May have to re-engage. Yep. Let's re-engage. This is the bug with this aircraft studio. The nav is armed. Okay, we're right on the FMS now. Let's activate the speed. Okay, that's on. It looks like we're on the FMS now. Let's see if it holds. What speed is it picking? 200 knots? Really? That's an insult. This thing will do 400. Okay, it's cranking up. And we're holding. There's more fire, not talking today. We're right on course now. FMS is working this flight. Although I don't think we're high enough. So we better get up to 20. Since we're in Utah, studio's ahead of me. You like those engines, host? Look at those things. I don't think we need to go to 20. Let's go to 18. There's studio. I can catch you in this thing, studio. That PC-24 will be like a lawnmower. What speed you doing, studio? Because look at this. I got more room here. Let's catch studio. We'll bump this up. Let's do 360. See how he likes that. And that won't even be in the red. It'll be in the yellow. Uh-oh, might be in the red. Hold on. I don't think we're high enough to 330. We got some flyers. We got more fire. We got studio. Host is not here. We got Stone. Matthew, I think you're flying somewhere, right? Let me look around here. Anybody behind me? There's Sunny. Let's do a close-up of this beast. I see Matthew out there. Let's see where we're at. Oh, we're not even halfway yet. Let's see what this approach looks like. Oh, this is easy. Check this. Straight in. This might auto land. Okay, we're still on course. Computer's still set. Those are active waypoints. All those going right to the airport. We're catching up to you, Matthew. Not sure where studio went. Oh, more fire. Sorry, I didn't see your chat. It was below my line. Studio's doing 280. I missed those two chats. I could bump this up to 340 without redlining. Let's do that. 340 coming up. Right on the line. See you later, Matthew. Look at it. You're in a PC-12? Yeah, that's our favorite for props. A little slow, though, compared to this. See you later. What are you in, Morfire? The Honda Jet? I can't get that nav to work too good. You're 330, I could redline at 350. I think we could descend a little bit. Let's do that. Why don't we make it 15? See, this isn't like a Garmin. There's too many buttons in here. Look at this. Look at this thing. Oops. Oh, he's in the Honda Jet. So, question, Morfire, are you seeing only a green line instead of the pink line for your FMS? Or are you seeing only a green line that wants to do the localizer? Because that's how mine comes up. So I'm not flying it. I don't have an FMS. It'll just follow a localizer. It takes you way out in the middle of nowhere. You have a purple line? Well, why don't I ever have a purple line when I set up a flight plan? As soon as I click the send to avionics, it changes to green. No, I can't see. How can I see it? I'm not in your cockpit. Hello everyone, welcome in. If you want to fly along, I'll put up the where we're going. We're going from Provo to St. George's, and we're probably close to halfway there. There we are, straight in. We just need to make sure we get our altitude right. Altitude's a little high, 10.3. And 110.9 we already set. We just didn't activate it yet. 110.9. We set that, didn't we? Yep. Let's see if it holds. It usually loses its mind here, 110.9. So the nav is active. So you see the pink line like you're looking in front of me. I only see a green line when I fly that Honda Jet. Let's slow down to 300. Thanks for the likes, everybody. It helps the Worthless Red app push out my stuff. Are you still breathing, Moose? This was nice that we all got to fly along today because we haven't been able to in a while because it would run out of memory after one flight. Sure wouldn't want to be in the Asobo booth for Flight Sim Expo this weekend. So Studio, what do you think of this so far, the Citation X? It's got minimal issues. It's not as easy to set up as the PC-24. But you see it's following the flight plan. The only thing is sometimes it puts in too much in the computer and it goes off course. Stone, what are you flying? I don't see the tag. Ooh. Studio, are you going to buy the new Hodis 5? It comes out in 2 days. I know you're going to stick with controller. Oh wow, we're almost there. I need to get this set up. Set up for landing. We gotta slow way down. Like 200 way down. May need to deploy the speed brakes. There we go. And we need to get our altitude down. Okay, we're getting down. Where do we need to be again? Where did my aircraft go? Oh, it's right there, okay. Wow, we need to be over 10,000. Okay.
Alpine Air 1849er. Descend and maintain 8200.
Studio, you got a straight in approach? Like I do? I think it might be too early to arm the approach mode. Let's see. Yeah, it's too early. Okay, we're at 10,000. Should be able to pick up the localizer. Let's just give it a little insurance. 97. Get some flaps down. Gear coming down. Let's make sure it's down. We don't need another one of those landings where it retracted. Okay, I'm going to control the throttle myself. Take it off. Auto throttle's off. See if we can arm the approach. Not yet. We still have a ways to go. It's not the airport right there. Oh, that's Cedar City. Okay. Studio, you're landing at the wrong place. That's Cedar City. What are you doing? Oh, he's doing a touch and go in Cedar City. Was that 110.90? I think it held. Let's see. Let's make sure real quick. Yeah, it held it in. Okay. All good. We have a little ways to go. There's Sunny up there. Let's make sure we don't hit anything. We got to go over this ridge, so if we have to, we'll just do an emergency climb. Hi everybody, welcome in. We're about to land in St. George, Utah. What do you think, studio? We could do one more before it blows up? We'll try one more. We'll let you pick the flight or more fire, unless just don't pick one of those dirt runways, because I'm going to use this aircraft. It just shifted to its new position here on the computer. Look at this. Okay, it shifted to hopped. Let's not hit the side of this mountain. I got my hand right on the throttle just in case we get too close. I'd hate to hit something after an hour flight. We should be good after these last two hills. We're turning. Look at that. Let's see if we can arm the approach. Approach is armed. Still got a ways to go. Look at this lovely scenery. If you're still watching, host, maybe the passengers won't get sick this landing. Maybe I ripped the gear off the last time. Okay, we're descending, so we're on the approach. I didn't think we picked up the localizer this far out, but let's look at the points of interest. I think studio's already at the airport. Are you already landing? We're still descending. Oh, you don't arm these. Let's see. Nope, we don't arm them. Ah, there's the field. Let's go full flaps. We slow down a little. Gear down. Confirmed. Full flaps. Okay, I see the runway. Let's see if this thing stays on course. Maybe we're going to auto land. Did you auto land more fire and studio? See, studio, this is a good plane. It's almost as good as the PC-24. Got a little stutter there. This thing going to turn onto the runway, or am I going to manually have to do it? It's right on course. See, we're not losing our gauges like we did on the other one. Look at this. We're going to manually land. See if we can hit the runway this time. Arm the reversers. Look at that. Nearly auto landed. I didn't see the chat. Hold on, let me park. They have a restaurant? There's more fire. There's studio. Let's go park next to studio. There's stone. Studio likes the dirt. I'm not parking in the dirt. Look at the size of this thing compared to your studio. Brake set. Oh no, there's studio. How come your legs are sunken in the dirt? Yeah, you got a nice haircut. Matthew, where are you at? Okay, Stone, gotta go. Okay. We're gonna do one more, I think. Studio, you up for one more? Is everybody up for one more? Or should we play it safe? More fire? What do you want to do? Okay, so we're going to call it on this one, Sunny. More fire. If it works, so we can get a couple of flights in, we'll fly again tomorrow. I know it's about 9 o'clock for some of you on the East Coast. Yep, 9 o'clock. Sunny just landed. Or he's taking off. Are you kidding me, King Kong? It's 9 p.m. We waited for you all stream. We had to do 2 streams because we ran out of memory, but we've done 2 flights on this one. What time are you available tomorrow? Do you like watch the stream and then wait till the last flight? Everybody's bailing on us till tomorrow, King Kong. Same time, 9 p.m., you're not off? I don't want to push our luck and do another one. We did 2, and the first one I used the 737 MAX. We only got 1 flight in, and then I ran out of RAM. Let me see how we shut this down. I know it all lives right down here somewhere. Lights, fuel. What's this power? What does this say? DC power, avionics. Okay, so this will shut down our avionics. Our engines. We can shut them down right here. Taxi lights, that'll be reversers. I know just about everything on the Citation X, but where to shut off the engines, hold on. Well, I'm planning on it, but you never know. I'm planning on streaming tomorrow. Avionics, let me see if I turn this off. Well, that shut that off. Ignition. I gotta zoom in on this, I can't see it. Engine disengage. Okay, we're just fooling around here. Right engine, left engine. We'll find it. So we got the computer off. That's anti-ice. Should be this right here. Turns on the avionics. That's the ignition switch, so of course the heading failed. We're still looking. Should be right there, disengage, but it's not. Engine start. That's the batteries. Should be right here, but apparently it's not. Computer's off. Hydraulics. Maybe it's got to be the cutoff. That just restarts it. It's got to be on this panel right here. Okay, well, I'll figure it offline. I don't think it's over here. That's the lighting panel. Passenger oxygen. Yeah, it should be over here, but it's not. Okay. We'll find it. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll catch you on the next one. And there's a view of St. George, Utah. Bye for now. See you, King Kong.